malta. Isto é o Shadow Fire Bank. Hoje vamos jogar o The First Descendant.
Are you ready to undertake a void? And there you are, Descendant. I've been informed that you're to be deployed on a reconnaissance mission to the newly discovered void vessel, BV-072.
Não, mas que se fosse
uncertainty and danger.
Como a calça de ontem noite.
This will contain greater threats and be even more unpredictable as well. Which is why you need to be more cautious. The most important thing is not to lose consciousness while traveling into the void abyss. Traveling into the void abyss involves crossing dimensions, and will subject you to immense gravitational pull, close to 10 times the gravity of Ingress. Traveling to a void intercept battle location is a walk in the park compared to this. As Ajax likely told you, if you lose consciousness, you could end up drifting in the void. Even a slight lapse of concentration could knock you off course. Even getting to the operation site itself could prove to be a challenge. But I believe in you, Descendant. I'll activate the void radar once you're ready.
You heard Seneca, yeah? You better get your act together, unless you want to be MIA in a void.
Ok, então nesse caso não entrar no void, percebido. Bem, é que agora isso já está percebido que se for ter alguma consequências ou algo assim.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
Ok, agora o que eu tenho a fazer agora é o quê?
Hello, Descendant. What can I do? Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
You sound just like Jin. Adorable. Thank you for your hard work. Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on my arcane neutralizer. I'm sure it'll be effective against the toxin again.
You can trust me. To be honest, I tested it on myself at the clinical trial stage. I'm fine, so as Descendants, you definitely will be.
What did you just say, Kate? That neutralizer was made from the Order's toxin. Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I have to lose you too?
Glay, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of many people working for Albion and all of humanity. The Descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm ready to do my part. Let's help each other.
Lighten up, Glay. Thanks to Kate's efforts, we can continue with the operation.
Glay, this antibody will help you to stay strong for this operation. After all, it will give you immunity, and I've tested it on myself.
Let it go this one time. But never again, you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Kate. Really.
Now that everybody has the antibody,
Let's go get that iron heart. We can't let the Vulgus take this one too.
If everyone is ready, I will lead the way. Let us find the Iron Heart.
Okay.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Iron Heart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Iron Heart.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Iron Heart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note.
É que é capaz de inimigos vai aparecer por todo lado agora.
Unlike the patterns of Descendant. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Heart. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate.
E claramente que essa vai ser mais dificuldade
The
agora.
Iron Heart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor.
Bem, pelo visto que não vai
They
acontecer
plan to
mal.
use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor are a vault? What do you mean?
If the vault contains an Iron Heart, it may
Já posso
be
falar
placed
agora?
there intentionally. to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who bought the vault.
Oh, mas já posso falar agora.
Correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
Meu Deus. Já posso falar? Caramba. Como estava a dizer, é que vai haver inimigos impossíveis de derrotar agora. É que eu não sei se vai conseguir ou não.
A few moments later.
Mas estamos a fazer bom progresso do jogo, pelo vistos. É que eu já não faço ideia onde estou agora, que não sei se posso ir para aquela pontuação objetivo agora, porque estava em baixo. Não sei porque está aí abaixo. Como eu só posso chegar até ali? Então se passagem está a mostrar aqui na mostra de onde está a ponta de encontro. As escadas para cima e eu não vejo as escadas para baixo. Ah. Onde é suposto ir?
Bruh.
Então é por aqui.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. I can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Ok, vamos a isto então. Aparentemente se for assim.
Oh, how the weak struggle to define their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider it an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
Ouch. Ow. Ow!
Have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Bem, aquilo foi um bocado de dificuldade. Ok, deixa eu ver como é resultados. Como eu esperava que se fosse ter.
15 minutes later.
Ah, boa. Bem, aquilo foi útil. É que eu não sei como eu esperava ser assim.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry. We've confirmed the transmitted data. There's a vault where the ancestors kept the Ironheart. We can use this to our advantage. The Vulgus will need time to crack open the vault. Enzo, send the sample of the ancestors' remains received from the guide to Anais and tell her to hurry. We need to analyze the DNA and activate the biometric authentication before the Vulgus do. And to do that, we need to increase our combat forces in the field. I'll send any off-duty descendants, rendezvous with them at the outpost, and proceed with the operation.
Okay.
Jeez, why am I being called in? I thought I'd be getting some R&R. Making me work with crazies thinking they see a ghost. Nah,
Ah, boa, agora já posso ir para outra zona.
Jeremy, there's an Ironheart in the zone.
Já posso ir para outra zona agora.
to the point. I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. An Ironheart, right in front of us. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry. I can take this opportunity to show you what an awesome descendant I am. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Let me know, will ya? Alrighty.
Ele vai morrer, não vai?
Started.
E no
I'll
fim.
use my incredible teleportation skills to scout all of the underground spaces.
Ok, só apenas
If the
não
Vulcans are on
tentas.
the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused. A powerful enemy unit has appeared. Be careful. The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job. This is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power sources for the enemy's comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generator.
Boing.
A unit with a fuse has appeared.
Shock, shock, shock. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Another unit has appeared. Grab that fuse.
Adios.
This is the last one. Take its fuse and disable the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused.
Onde está? Onde está ele? Para eu dar.
Powerful enemy unit has appeared. The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
Ah, boa. Já desbloqueamos a nova zona. Que capazmente essa foi. Assim tão fácil. Desbloqueamos a nova zona. Agora já vamos ter. Bem. Alguma coisa diferente. Sim.
Descendant. First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Glay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Glay's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overtalk mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
Bem, pessoal, é que acho que já chega para hoje. É que eu não tenho tempo suficiente. E claramente que cheguei assim tão longe, obviamente, mas eu não quero fazer isto agora, neste momento. Por agora é que vou ter parar aqui. Vou ter parar aqui neste momento e claramente é que eu não quero estragar a surpresa, obviamente. E como eu disse, é que já estou a ficar sem tempo, então muito obrigado pelo veres o meu vídeo. Por favor, faz o gosto, comenta, partilhar e subscrevam o meu canal. É totalmente garantia que eu não vou forçar-vos e, por favor, faço toque o sino pelos números de identificações para veres os meus vídeos. Como sempre, eu vejo-te em próximo vídeo. Adeus! Shadow! Fire! Fire!